read poster 7 for these ignoramuses. This is beautiful. Such an old building too. Here we got poster 7 right here. 1995. Poster 7, 1995. Golly. Look at all the different stamps they got. Hi, how are you?
How can I help?
I was wondering if I could get a PO box application and a passport application.
Okay. This is the PO box application. So we only have those 3 sizes available.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yeah, you can't be recording in here.
I can record.
No, you can't record in here.
Why not?
You're not allowed to record over the counter.
I'm not over the counter.
You're recording over the counter.
Well, whatever I can see from public, I can record.
Sir, you can't record in here.
Why do you say that?
Do I have to get my supervisor? Please turn your phone off.
Sir,
If
it's
you
against
want.
federal law to record inside of a post office. Please turn that off.
What's your name?
My name's Lucas.
And what's your position here?
I'm the supervisor here.
Then you would know that I could record.
It's against the law for you to record in here.
What law is that?
It's a federal law.
Can I show you your rules?
Sir, can you please
Show
put
me
your
the
phone
rules?
down?
Yeah, you should know the rules of your...
Okay, I mean, I guess
Can I
I'll
show
just,
you?
I guess I'll just call the cops. You can keep recording.
You gonna call the cops for what? You're wasting resources.
Okay.
I just told him I could show him the rules, right? And he'd
Sir,
rather call the
please
cops.
stop recording.
I'm here for, I'm trying to conduct business, and
Okay.
you're telling me you're worrying about a camera.
Because it's a federal law.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
I literally just came from a federal building, and I
sir.
spoke to a federal
Sir, I will
officer.
not be handling you until you put your phone down.
I need one more application, please, and I'll be on my way. These people are ridiculous. And just when I thought they was doing good, bro. Guess we gotta educate them further, because ignorance is bliss.
Did you hit this one?
Yeah, I want to show you the rules that are on your wall.
Okay.
Can you?
No, I'm working.
You know what poster 7 is?
Sorry?
I'm a customer. You're dealing with me. That's work.
Yeah.
So
Do you have some
do
transaction?
you know what
to do?
poster 7 is? I was trying to. She left.
Okay, so I'll get a clerk back for you. You have a transaction to
Are
do,
you
right?
calling the police?
I'm going to, yes.
Then I'll stay.
Okay, cool.
Can you read poster 7?
You said you have a transaction to do, right?
Yeah, I was trying to, and
Okay,
she left.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. What's going on?
Hey. He's trying to tell me I can't record on federal property when I literally just came from a federal building and spoke with a federal officer. said I'm well within my rights. Everybody knows the rules are right here on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show him the rules. He doesn't want to see his own rules. He shouldn't. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
What's up?
So if you just want to give me a second, somebody will be right with you if you want to hang out near the door right there.
Thank you.
Okay?
He's a supervisor. You would think he knows his own rules.
Yeah. Why are you, what are you recording for?
I'm trying to record my transaction. The lady doesn't even want to deal with me. I just came for 2 applications.
You're not allowed to record anything.
I am.
You're not
I'm
allowed
trying to
record-
educate
can
you.
record
You're being
anything.
ignorant.
You can't record anything over the counter.
Ma'am, whatever I can see from public, I can record.
Sir, you're
You
not
cannot
allowed.
trespass somebody's eyes.
Sir, you cannot record anything.
If you say so.
I'm more than willing to help you if you just please lower your camera and turn it off.
All I wanted was 2 applications. You
Yeah,
were
I'm
worrying
trying
about
to
a...
work with you through the...
Help him with his transaction. Ignore his phone. Thank you.
Thank you, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Excuse me. You are doing something you're not supposed to do.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
trying
are.
to show you
All right,
the
all right,
rules,
all right, all
sir.
right. That's enough.
I'm trying to show you your own
Okay,
rules.
thank you. Just help him with his transaction.
Can you take a look at your poster
Thank you,
7?
sir.
Call your master, as a matter of fact. Call your postmaster. He'll let you know.
What's your transaction?
I just want 2 applications.
For what?
A P.O. box
Yeah,
and
so I have
a passport.
I have your application right here for the P.O. box. I have to show you what you need to go
So
through.
show me.
Please
That's
lower
fine.
your camera.
Ma'am, I'm trying to document my
Why
transaction
are you documenting?
because I have the right to.
This is for a renewal and that is for a first time. There is your PO box application. So you are all set. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Well, I'm going to stick around because your supervisor
stick
wants to
around.
call the police.
Okay, whatever.
So we're all going to get educated
We're
today.
gonna go back. Come on, Mark.
Have a great day. People are ignorant.
I know. Can I just mail these 4, please? Mail these 4?
Yeah.
So you just need 4 stamps? Is there anything else I can do for you?
No. No, I actually
Look, there was applications right here.
Do I have to stamp?
Who would have known?
Here's the extra 2. Let me get you the 4 here. Yeah.
Want me to do that?
I'm sorry?
Want me to do that?
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Just when I thought this post office was doing good.
Okay? Yeah, sure. Do you want to repeat? No, it's fine. Thank you. Have a good day.
It says it's the law to register for selective service. Not registering is a felony. $250,000 in prison for up to 5 years, or both. How are you, sir? It says postmaster parking only. I wonder how often he uses that. I don't know if this machine is about. Oh, I think this is like a lift. A loading lift. For like heavy things. People are ridiculous. Look at that. I think that's a well. It has a Capri Sun in it. I guess that's what they used to drink. Capri Suns. There's a chimney. So we're just here waiting for the sheriff to come. Which the sheriff doesn't even have. Sheriff doesn't even have jurisdiction on federal property. Oh, here he is. How are you?
You're the one causing a commotion inside?
I wouldn't say I'm causing a commotion. Can I just get your name and badge number so I can know who I spoke with?
My badge is number 4.
Oh,
and
cool.
My name is Officer Roberts.
How you doing, Officer Rice?
How are you?
You want to come out the street? I don't want you to stand in the street.
I'm safe here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on. Can you explain to me a little bit what's
Basically, these people are ignorant.
going
Not ignorant as in like
on?
rude ignorant. Well, they were kind of rude. They just don't know the rules.
Okay.
I literally just came from a federal building and had a long conversation with a federal officer
Yes, sir.
that told me that I can record in that federal building. I have the right to record it. The Department of Homeland Security put out a memo in 2018 that the citizens have the right to record in or outside of any federal building.
Okay.
I'm trying to inform these people. They have something on their wall called Poster 7, which is the rules and regulations and conduct on postal property.
Okay.
And it specifically gives us the right to record.
Okay.
And I'm trying to teach, I'm trying to say, sir, if I could show you the rules on the wall. He's like, no, I'm gonna just call the cops. I'm like, then we're all gonna get educated today, because I came here to get some applications.
Okay.
And the lady's like, I don't wanna help you because you're recording. I'm like, ma'am, I have the right to record. This is a federal building. It's open to the public. So I was just trying to, educate
What
them.
was the application for that you wanted for
I
employment?
wanted a, what's it called? The passport.
Okay.
And I wanted a P.O. box.
Okay.
And the lady didn't want to service me. The supervisor came up, which I would assume he's more informed of the rules, which he wasn't. I was surprised, because how are you a supervisor and you don't know your own rules? He's like, oh, you can't record it. I'm respectfully telling him, sir, yes, I can. Please call your postmaster.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to call the police. And I said,
Okay.
fine, then I'll stick around, because I would have left. I would have been left.
Yeah. I'm sure you would have.
Yeah, I would have left. I only came for 2 applications.
You can understand if they didn't know the rules that they are
It's
concerned,
fine.
obviously.
And listen, I'm not committing any crime,
Yeah.
so there's no reason to run or hide.
Yeah.
I like
No,
good cops. You seem very cordial, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
I respect that you took your oath to the Constitution. This is the First Amendment. So, how can I say this? This is a constitutionally protected activity. I have the right to record, and I'm trying to educate these people, but they'd rather stay in the ignorance.
Okay.
So that's why they called you.
Okay.
If
So
I can show you the rules.
Is it on the wall? It's
Yes,
on the
it is.
wall.
It's on-
I'll look at it.
it's on the
later.
wall
It
of-
doesn't have to be.
It's on the wall of every post office in America. It's on the wall of every
I
federal building.
don't go in them very often, so I can tell you that I probably have not seen it.
But I don't, and
I don't
think
doubt that it's there, because you say it was there, and I assume you looked at it today.
Yeah, I
to
did. I
make-
caught it on camera. Everything's on camera.
Okay.
And honestly, like, I don't know
I
if
just let me just tell him I haven't checked. 4 quarters. We're having a discussion on violations, which just means that
It's
everything's
okay.
okay.
I mean, it is. I said, sir, you're wasting resources.
Yeah.
There's crimes that are possibly being committed. You're taking an officer from stopping crimes and catching criminals to come with a guy with a camera. But if they need to be educated, then I guess they need to be educated. So.
Okay. Nothing happened inside, though,
No,
correct?
no.
It's just that you had a discussion, and they.
And I was extremely respectful to them. And I was like, sir, if I could just show you before the officer comes, I would like to show you your rules.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Where is it? The thing that you want them to look at? Is it
If
hanging
I can
in
go
the-
inside and show you.
No, that's all right. Just I can find it. I'm sure it's located in the outer lobby
As
here.
soon as you
on the
come
outside.
in, you make a left.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
All
free
right.
to go inside, right? Because there's still some.
I
There's some
haven't
fly-
been inside. I haven't talked to anybody. I don't know
Okay.
if anything else happened inside. I'm just.
Well,
I was,
no-
as they told you, I was asked to come over here because they were just not understanding what was going on. I guess is really what
I
I'm
just
saying.
came here to get some applications,
Yeah.
and the lady wouldn't service me because I was recording.
Okay.
So I was trying to educate her. She wasn't open-minded to the education. The supervisor came. He was ignorant to the rules.
Okay.
He wasn't open-minded to education.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here. So maybe
Okay.
you can inform them. Maybe you can have him look at his rules.
I will ask him to take a look at it.
There's a couple more flyers that I want to grab on the inside.
Okay.
So
Why don't you let me go in and talk to him for a moment? Who was it? A gentleman?
all
or
right.
what?
If I have no malicious intent, I'm not here to cause no trouble.
Yeah.
So if I could be there when you speak with him,
Yeah,
that'd be
well,
great.
There's an officer here too.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
I'll be right back. Okay.
All right, no problem. HP 8 officer badge number 4. I don't remember his name. How are you?
All right, how are you?
I'm grateful. Can I just get your name and badge number, please?
It's Tucker, show 24.
Okay. So there was two different issues.
Yeah.
One, the lady said I can't record past
Yeah.
past the counter.
Okay.
Then the supervisor came and said I can't record at all. I was trying to tell the lady anything I could see from public I could record. You can't trespass somebody's eyes. You know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh no." So
Yeah, I mean, I believe what you're saying. I'm just saying that
you took it over.
they're under. They of course are concerned when they see somebody and they don't understand what's going on.
You know what it is?
What's
The
that?
bottom line is that they're misinformed. And it's sad because they should know their own rules.
Yeah.
You would know the First Amendment because you took an oath to the First Amendment. You know that I could record in public. I could stand here all day and record because I'm on a public sidewalk. You know? A lot of
I
people
haven't
see-
asked you to shut it off, did I?
No, that's why I'm agreeing. That's
No,
why I'm acknowledging that you do know.
Not at all. How are you?
Yeah, you're extremely cordial. You're not rude at all.
I would hope that. I would hope not. I mean, anybody can be.
I'm surprised you don't have
different.
stripes on your arm.
Well,
You deserve
you
it,
don't-
man.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not
extremely
sure of
cordial.
that. Everything's fine, thanks.
On the dead end here,
I'm sorry.
got a second? Right on my dead end.
The sun is trying to shine through on us. Look at this guy. HP6.
It appears as though you did get some applications, correct?
Yeah, I did. I did. But the only reason why I stood around is because they called the police.
Okay.
I would have been
Oh,
left.
you were
Yeah, I was leaving. I told him I'm just here for
Okay.
some applications and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Oh, why are you filming? I'm working on a story. Two, I want to document my transaction
Okay.
in the post office.
Okay.
I have the right to. That's what I'm trying to tell them. And they're just they're not being extremely rude, but they're like being dismissive, you know?
Yeah.
I was just trying to educate them.
Okay.
But I want to go inside. The reason why I wanted to go inside with you guys so that we can all educate them so that next time this happens, they won't treat the public so badly, you know?
Okay. I thought the understanding was that I was going to make sure that they saw what they should look at.
And I wanted to get that on film because that's what part of this. What I do is for accountability and transparency with the public, with our government workers.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so I wanted to get. You know, I would like to document us educating them.
Okay.
You know, because if I don't go back inside, right, which I have the right to go back inside, then they're gonna remain in their ignorance and they're gonna treat the next person the same exact way, and they're gonna keep calling the cops and
Do you
wasting
really think they
resources.
will ignore it?
Yeah. That's why
I'm not sure if they would or not, but
What I would love-
I would tend to think that no, they wouldn't.
What I would love to happen right now is that you go with me
Yeah.
and educate these people on their own, on the laws, because he's
Okay.
saying it's a law. And I said, what law is that? You know? One, I think I don't know if you guys have an agreement with the post office as far as like jurisdiction, but I know this is federal property, so like federal offices have jurisdiction. How are you?
They basically just said that he was recording. It was making everybody uncomfortable.
There was literally nobody in the lobby. It was just me. So they're saying everybody, they was talking about the workers?
Yes. I guess there is technically a statute that the postmaster themselves can prohibit any recording at all, depending on the circumstances, if they feel like it's necessary to do so. And you're not allowed to record past the counter, like the private stuff past the counter. But you can record inside. So I don't know exactly. They said that there wasn't really a problem. It was just that
they were
felt
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. So.
That's because they don't know their own rules. They don't know that the citizens have the right to record in and outside of federal buildings. And I was trying to teach them that. She's saying you can't record past the counter, and I'm telling her, ma'am, anything I can see from public, I can record. You can't trespass somebody's eyes, and that's what I was trying to tell her. So if there's any private documents, that's your job to keep them private, not my job. You know what I mean? I'm just here to get some applications. It's not like I was leaning over the counter trying to,
Yeah.
it's an open counter, so whatever I can see, I can record, and that's what I was trying to tell her.
And you record often? Like,
I record often, yeah.
for what purpose? Like, what?
Well, I work on a lot of stories, on like city buildings, state buildings, government buildings, you know. Just, it's about kind of, like I was telling the officer, it's about accountability and transparency between our government workers and the public. So just holding them accountable, making sure they treat the public right, which they were extremely dismissive, a little bit rude. It wasn't extremely rude, but they was a little bit, you know, rude to me. And I was trying to show him Poster 7. This gives us the right to record, you know, but he'd rather call the cops. So I told him, you're wasting resources. And he said,
I don't think it was done for anything other than.
well, he could have handled it himself. He's the supervisor.
Wow.
And I said, call your postmaster. Your postmaster will let you know that I have the
My
right to
understanding
record.
is that you got your applications, and,
Right, right.
if I wasn't en route, you were going to leave,
Right.
and we'll leave, you'll leave. And
But
that'll
one of the
be
reasons
end
why I
of it.
do this, and I would love to get your help on this, is to educate them on the rules and regulations on federal property. I literally just came from a federal building, an IRS building, and I spoke with a federal agent. And we had like a 10-15 minute conversation about how we can record in and outside federal property. This is a federal building. And if a federal officer is aware, and he was extremely cordial, and he was like, you can record, one, this is a public lobby, two, if it's a federal building, you can record inside and outside. And I was extremely happy that he was aware of the rules.
Did we get your information
No.
for our records?
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, it technically should, since we had contact with you and it was in regards to an incident. Not that there's going to be an arrest or anything made out of it, but we just have to document who we spoke to, because then later somebody calls up and says, you know, hey, I was the person, you know, that they talked to earlier. There's not going to be any record for you to go get.
You can put Guy if you want. If you want to just use, if you want a name, you can put Guy.
I would really rather like an ID or like a name and date of birth and that sort of thing.
Respectfully, I'd rather keep my Fourth Amendment. I'd rather exercise that. I don't want to give out my name unless I've committed a crime. You know, like I said, I'm not here no malicious intent. I just came to pick up 2 applications and that's it. And I was gonna leave, but he called you guys, so I stood around. You know, I don't run from police. I don't break the law. So
You're not willing to share any information with us? Is that what you're saying?
I just said my name. You can call me Guy. That's what everybody calls me, Guy. G-U-Y.
All right.
So
well,
did you educate them on the rules? Let them know?
I'll be totally honest, I'm not 100% on all the exact federal rules that the post office themselves has to follow. I mean,
Well, the
I'm not a
Department of
federal
Homeland
police
Security
officer.
put out a memo in 2018 that the citizens could record inside and outside of federal property. Of course, I'm not going to go into no restricted areas. You know, I'm just in a public lobby.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's why I'm happy that you guys came. So maybe they'll be able to listen to me now that you're here, and we can
I mean,
educate
they didn't
them.
really feel like, I mean, they were just sort of uncomfortable. You know, they didn't really know what was going on, but they didn't say that there was really an issue, you know.
They told me, oh, you can't record it's federal property, you can't record. And I'm trying to tell them, you're extremely misinformed. You know, and I was trying to show them the rules, but they'd rather call you. So I was like, good, because maybe you'll listen to the cops and the cops can educate you. You know, so that's why I'm happy that you're here, so that we can educate them. So that if somebody, like a teenage student came and was working on a story on the post office for like a project or something, maybe they wouldn't treat the next person to come in like that, you know, because they'll be informed, and they should call their postmaster.
Yeah.
He's a supervisor. He should know the rules,
Yeah.
you know.
I think they're gonna talk to the postmaster about it. You know, I think it was maybe you know, a little bit of a, you know, when you have like, I don't know, maybe like a 7th grader come in, they're like with crayons, like I want to work on my school project versus, you know, like.
Well, they didn't ask me
Yeah.
why I was recording. They just straight to told me, you can't record in here, you can't record in here. And I'm trying to tell them respectfully, I can. You know, I was cordial the whole time. I wasn't rude, nothing. I'm trying to inform them, like, yes, I can do what I'm doing. And I just came for 2 applications. The lady didn't want to service me no more. The supervisor told her to service me, and she still was like, put the camera down, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm documenting my transaction
Yeah.
at the post office. You know, I wanted to grab some more applications on the table, but
And people themselves just get uncomfortable being
they're,
recorded.
you know why I think they're
Yeah.
uncomfortable? Because they don't know the rules. If they knew that I was able to do this, then they wouldn't be uncomfortable. They'll deal with me, get me in and get me out.
I think Officer Tucker has already indicated that we're not totally familiar with every rule that the post office has, and their records and rules obviously could be a little bit different than the IRS building that you're in.
But it's
We don't
federal
know
building.
that. We don't know that. I don't disagree that you have a right to record something that happens outside on the street. We're not dismissing that in any fashion.
Right.
It's just that you made them feel uncomfortable. It's not something that you see every day.
Well, you guys are not feeling enforcers. You guys are law enforcers, right? So I'm sorry that they feel that way, and I was trying my best to be nice and be respectful.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, we're just mediating the situation.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? That's a lot
Did
of
the,
what
did
we
the,
do,
did
what
the
we try to
supervisor
do.
take a look at poster 7?
I didn't even see it in there. He said that, you know, you can record in there. It's just that you can't really, like, go past the counter or
I
whatever.
never went.
And they were just they said that they weren't even worried about anything really, you know, that
So why
it
did
was
he
just-
call you guys? I don't understand.
I think it was kind of just to mediate the situation, you know? I mean, that's kind of how our town works anyway, you know, before there's a misunderstanding, you know, and try to get like a third party in there to make sure that everybody's on the same page, you know?
And having on camera, I was literally doing my best to be respectful and try to, like, sir, if you can just take a look at the rules on the wall. And he's like, no, I'm just
It
I'm
sounds
call
as though
they
they are aware of
Yeah,
them. They
so why
said that
did
you're
they-
well.
I don't understand.
So you
So
said-
they basically just call to have somebody mediate? Is that what you're saying?
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
it sounds like.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, there was a disagreement, and they agreed
So they're aware
there-
that I can record in there. That's what you're saying.
Is that
Yeah.
what Officer Tucker
Okay,
said? They're
okay.
aware of it.
Unless the postmaster, I suppose, deems that there's, you know, he feels like that it's inappropriate, then
Well, on the poster 7, it says like other photography
Uh-huh.
would need the postmaster's consent. That means like in private areas, like other than public lobbies. That's what that means. Other.
I mean, ultimately, you know, unless there's something seriously active happening, it's federal, and, you know, I mean, we could obviously act on it, but we would normally probably defer to the people that handle the federal
The
crime.
federal police, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we was just talking
And
about.
it
I
would
think
be
they have
handled
the
in federal
jurisdiction
court.
here.
It wouldn't be handled on the local
Yeah.
courts.
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about.
But we're not at that level. You've
No, of course
recorded.
not. Right.
You've got your applications. You said you were on your way.
Yeah, I
out
am
the
on my
door,
way.
And we can part that way. Okay.
I appreciate you guys taking your over to the Constitution serious because
I need to talk to Officer Tucker about
No
something
problem.
else.
I'll
okay?
see you guys
It has
later, right?
nothing to do with you.
it's fine. I'll see you guys later. Have a great
Yeah.
day. Be safe, okay? So they dismissed me. I wanted to go back inside to educate these people. The officer said that it seems like they already knew what they can or can't do. I mean, they was aware of the rules, but they called the cops just to mediate. That's what they're saying. Which is, I don't understand that. You call the cops to mediate? Why'd you call the cops to mediate? Aren't you the supervisor? You can't handle it on your own? But so it's a fail, which is sad because they were doing so good. They were doing so good.